Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Dewi Indah Kusuma. Good morning to the honorable lecturer and my dear friends. It is a great honor for me to stand right in front of all of you all on this great occasion to deliver a speech about the importance of higher education for younger generation. Think about one of the most important things in your life. For a moment, maybe you think that family, health, money, and position and other is the most important thing. But wait, you forgot one thing. What is that? That is education. What is education? You must have known the word before, or even currently implementing the word. Okay. Education is a conscious effort to develop the personality and abilities of students inside or outside school and last a lifetime. It should be known that only humans can be educated and receive education because humans are equipped with the reason. Education is the most important thing in our lives. Every human being deserves it and is expected to always develop in it. Before we discuss further about the importance of higher education for the younger generation, first we must understand what the types of education itself. Then what is higher education like? First, we must understand there are three types of education. The first education we get in the family environment as informal education. The school environment, formal education, and then community environment, formal education. Alright, let's begin by explaining more detail about this type of education and then relate to the understanding of the topic of our discussion this time, higher education. Have you ever had informal education before? Okay, informal education is education that a person gets from everyday experience, consciously or unconsciously from birth to death. So the role of the family in very important children, especially parents. Then how about formal education? As we know, formal education is education that a person gets from elementary school to the university level. The teacher's role as an educator is to convey knowledge and discipline students to be obedient to the norm of life and school rules. Teachers teach students to be smart and broad-minded. Finally, there is non-formal education, which is education that a person gets regularly and directed to suit one circumstance and the environment that teach about how we live in society, like this picture. Do you already have a conception about higher education? Second of all, let's discuss about the definition of higher education. Along with the development of the era that is currently entering the era society 5.0, of course, many things require to us adapt. One form of adaptation is to learn and continue learn about new knowledge. The learning process can be done in higher education. Then, what is higher education? Higher education is a level of education after secondary education which includes diploma, bachelor, master, specialist, doctor, and doctoral. This program is organized by higher education like a university. The party profiting higher education can take from academies, polytechnic, and then high school, institute, or university. So now you know more about higher education, right? Okay. Third of all, why we as young people have to study in a college? Why? You have an answer? Don't we we also learn many things in elementary, middle, and high school? I will tell you the answer. Yes, indeed. When we were in elementary school like this, junior high school and senior high school, we study many fields like mathematics, science, and then culture, religion, astronomy, and so on. However, in the learning process, the material provided can be said to the basic surface, like this. This is only a little knowledge that we get from elementary, high school, and other. We don't know the more knowledge like this. The material is still very general and does not cover the deeper knowledge like this book in the analogy. Studying in college will lead us to know more about the flight of science, and then so that later we can become expert or educated in the field of science like in the NASA. We know about the physics or other, and in addition, a student not only gains knowledge from the material being taught, but also brought knowledge and soft skills from outside the classroom, like public speaking and other, to communicate with someone that from different country, different regional, because meeting with various friends who come from different religion and background make me knew something that we never knew before. Then you can imagine there are many things that are the advantage of undergoing higher education. In the learning process in higher education, it also replaces a shape of the character of each student, starting from honesty. This is one of the important things that we must have in our life. And then integrity, this is also important thing. And then discipline and good manner. Higher education also nurtures us to become more mature in planning to make a right decision. Of course, it also relates to the formation of point of view on life. So there will be many views that can change our mindset. In this case, university also facilitates students to be an innovative, communicative, and easily adaptable to the environments. The skill will build a person emotional, intelligent, and help them surface in the industrial world. Are the benefit higher education alone? Certainly not. With higher education, the future is likely to be better. In today's world of work, not only skills are needed, but deep in knowledge also needed. Especially if you want to work in a big company like Tokopedia, Gojek, Shopee, and other, a college graduate will get a better place than those who don't have a degree. Even when a company does a layoff, the chance of terminating a college graduate very few, because the college graduate with good skill will be needed. This is also affect the informed generation. This is the picture of money that represents a salary. Having a degree will make it easier for an applicant to get a high position in the desired company. With a high position, it will automatically make him earn more than employees without a degree. The last, beside the many things that have been mentioned earlier, what is the important essence of higher education for sustainability of a society? One of the important essences of upstanding an education in college is to have more contribution to fellow society. From here and then to be here, from university and to be an associate. We can take a role in the developing the society. Later, the younger generation who become a scholars is expected to be one of the supporting factors for the success of communities. It is undeniable that people who have a higher education have greater opportunity to contribute to their environment. Higher education also enables a scholar to become a community member who actively participate in bringing about development and change for the better in the future. This is one of a social activity, mobile library, where we as a student can take a part on this program, like give our book or provide a facility like car and other. And then as three dharma of higher education, which consists education, research, and community. These are three important points in realizing the vision of university. Therefore, there is no reason for us to reject education. Everyone should strive to get higher education because higher education can improve the moral and character of students. So they are motivated and advance their knowledge without limitation. And as younger generation, we play a role in becoming the next generation with quality and integrity. This is Cinta Laura as an inspiring figure that generation have. She is very educated and have many role in the social activity and others. Hopefully, the knowledge we have can be implemented in everyday life and can educate the next generation of other nations. Remember, education is important to never stop learning. Don't feel defeat before fighting. And I have a motto. This is I look in prasasti. What is prasasti in Jaya Wijaya Montai in the Papua? The word is action. Speak and think for something worth fighting for. The meaning is we must action, always action in our life, and then speak that is something that important. Not speak something that not have a meaning, but speak something that have a contribution to others, and then think for something worth fighting for. That is my motto in my life. Okay, I think that's all from me. I'm so sorry if there is a mistake. And the last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi